just in from the Hill, Mitch McConnell said before the Senate that it was Trump's fault that we had the riot on the Capitol. He said that it was Trump's words, and people who worked for him, people who were supportive of him, that went around with this idea that the election, there was something questionable about the election, about 100 million ballots, unsolicited ballots going out, and all sorts of things happening. So we need to quash any idea that in the future Trump will ever be back. It looks like they will indict him in the Senate. It looks like things are bad. And there is, I wish I could say there's something we could do about it. There isn't. We know that those riots were infiltrated by outside people who were violent, and it was not Trump supporters. Why we saw the line of police standing back. They knew that this was going to happen a couple days before, and they're supposed to inform Nancy Pelosi and the mayor to get troops out or protection, and they didn't. And that makes me think like, oh, is this one, well, I think you know what I'm thinking in my head, why they didn't. You have to paint him as bad as you can possibly paint him. You have to make everyone agree that he is evil when they weren't doing their job. But we can't say that. And McConnell is good friends with Biden. McConnell's wife they've got nice ties with China, both of them. Nice working relationships, good working relationships with China. So the future will be looking bright and strong and drone-like. We will have a new world. Well, we have to pray. We just have to pray. So we have close to 26,000 National Guard troops occupying Washington. It's like a military state, which is more troops than what we have in Afghanistan and Iraq and possibly the world. And even though we have this, which I think is probably a bad idea, because they're saying that they are infiltrated with Trump supporters. Biden had to hire his own bodyguards because he can't trust the Secret Service because they're possibly Trump loyalists. So this is like a bad idea if you're going to fill 26,000. All these people are supposed to be protecting the Capitol, but if they're saying they're Trump loyalists, then I would be afraid. None of this truly makes any sense at all whatsoever. Please explain it to me if you can.